What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Final Boss Garage. Today is going to be a fun one. We're not going to do any wrenching, but I started organizing a once a week meetup for Thirdgens locally here in Las Vegas, or whoever wants to come. It was started by another Thirdgen member, but he kind of, his goal is for everybody, but I'm really trying to turn it into a Thirdgen meet, just so we all have a place to meet and greet. So tonight we're going to take the Thirdgen down there. We're going to see some other Thirdgens. Hopefully we can get, my goal is to get like as close to 10 as possible. The car currently, I still haven't finished the tune. It does have a like a base tune set up for, you know, the specs of the car. So basically it just dies whenever I come to a complete stop. So if I come up to a red light, I'm just gonna have to throw it neutral and just give it some gas. But other than that, you know, we can floor it, you know, we can beat on it, it's safe. It's still not like tuned to its full potential, so it doesn't have all the horsepower it can have. But I have to do a few things to get it ready just to be driving around on the streets. One of the things I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put these tires, or these wheels, up front, and I'm going to take off my front skinnies. The 27.5-inch tires are just a little bit too tall, and I am rubbing, and I was backing the car up, and it just about ripped my fender off because it caught. So I just picked these up off of Craigslist for $60. I gotta admit, it was kind of a steal. They're not the best looking wheels, but they fit. The tires have a 2015 made on date. The rears, the guy gave me tires as well. They're just over there in the corner. They're not mounted or anything, so I'm probably just going to do the fronts. I'm contemplating painting them or not, but these are going to be really temporary, as once I put on my Brembos on the front, these wheels aren't going to work any longer, but they will make great for, you know, throwing them on the rear if we want to do some burnouts or something. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to back the car up, and then we are going to jack the front end up, and we'll throw these on real quick. Okay, so I got the 17s off. We're going to throw these on. These are 4th gen wheels, so chances are we're going to have to run a spacer. I'm just kind of curious to see how it is with the 4th gen brakes, just because the rotor does act like a spacer. And these aren't very wide. These are probably 8 inches wide. So I'm not too sure, but we're going to check. Alright, so the brakes, it's got to be an issue with the brakes. Yeah, the brakes aren't going to clear these wheels. I have some 2-inch spacers, so maybe I'll give that a shot. So these are all billet hub-centric 2-inch spacers. They're just spacers, they're not adapters, so same bolt pattern. So much better. Luckily I have, the wheels didn't come with lug nuts, but luckily I have probably have about 100 of them in here. They're all from Camaros, so works out. Alright guys, time to go for a drive. Just remember, like I said, it's not tuned, so red lights, you might hear it stall, or you know, you might hear me revving it, you know, whatever. But yes, you hear a lot of rattles and stuff. All the mounts on my car are solid. I can tell you right away, having a full-size front wheel makes it feel so much better. You're gonna hear a lot of squeaks and rattles, but that's all stuff that's gonna get addressed. Alright guys, unfortunately my audio got messed up, so I'm just going to kind of give you a recap on this. So we have this guy and his super clean IROC functional louvers. This red one right here, it's vinyl wrapped red. It's a very impressive car. This thing is built to handle. All of the wheels are factory wheels, but they've been cut in half and widened. So you're staring at a 315 back there tucked under the car. Super nice. Hawks 5-inch spoiler. It's still a 350 car with a T5. And then this blue one you're staring at, that's an LS1 car with a Hawks 5-inch. It's got Corvette brakes. It has cobalt gauges and Trans Am interior. Super nice car. The functional louvers are my favorite. You can see the LS1 tucked in there. Now this lighter red one is Frank Watson's. That's a Plasti Dip. Super clean looking car. This guy does like 1,000-mile rallies all the time in his car, so it's super reliable. It's on C5 brakes front and rear, along with the magnesium wheels. This, obviously, this is my car. You guys know it very well. In case you're new, it's LS1 Turbo 400 4th Gen interior. This is Mike's car. He's the one who hosts the meet. It's a really clean 89 IROC. It's got some nice, I think those are 18s or 19s, but they're chrome IROC wheels, but stock 350. This guy's new. I don't really know a lot about his car. Pretty sure it's just a 305 TBI. Everything looks to be pretty stock, but all the suspension's been replaced with factory parts, so the thing rides pretty good, the guy says, and it's got 4th gen seats. This guy right here, I don't know anything about the car. He towed it in, but I don't know. And then this 5th gen Camaro right here, it's got a full LSX long block, legit crate motor, along with the LSA blower on it. It's got meth, E85. Thing makes almost 800 horsepower. The guy says he runs a 983 in the quarter. I believe it. Pretty nice car. And then there's a cammed C6 along with a white catfish. So these were the cars that came out. They're all. I just wanted to take a second to talk about this strut mount because it is the most crazy thing I've ever seen. It has mounting locations in the front fenders, along the strut towers, 6 more locations in the back, and it all spider webs together. This car was built strictly for road racing and like mountain carving. The whole suspension on this thing is 100% custom, coilovers everywhere. I mean, this car is insane, and it is built to handle. This is my buddy Edwin's car rolling up. It's a 5.3 with a 78mm turbo. This thing is nasty. Unfortunately, the audio's gone, so you don't get to hear this beautiful two-step right now, but check it out. This thing shoots flames. I might be able to find another clip of him shooting some flames, so I'll throw that in there just so you guys can experience it. But really fast car, super nice. Woo! Alright guys, that's going to do it for tonight's video. Just want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the little pool I did for you. That way you guys can kind of have an idea. The mile per hour is going to be all GPS, so you know, we don't have to worry about gears or anything, so that'll give you an idea. Like I said, the car's not tuned, so not fully tuned. It's safe to beat on, but it's not to its full horsepower potential. Tonight's meet was a great success. It was super nice. I think we got 9 cars out. I'm going to be doing this every week, so hopefully I will be building a pretty big third-gen community here in Las Vegas, because unfortunately, unlike California and Texas, it's just there's no support for it out here. So that's one of the things I'm working on. As far as the car goes, should be doing brakes next week. On Wednesday, I'm dropping the rotors off to be bored out on the hubs. I'll go over that in that video. The dash, I'll be doing the dash video next week, and I don't know, I might paint my wheels. We'll see. But stay tuned. I got a bunch of stuff to prep for LS Fest. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.